अब मेरा गाना तो मेरा फेवरेट है, लेकिन मैंने अभी बंद करना पड़ता है। तो मेरे सामने इतनी अच्छी अच्छी लेडीज आई हैं वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की बात करने के लिए। आई वांट टू वेलकम यू गाइस फ्रॉम इंडिया। आई मीन राजश्री जी,
थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
प्रोग्राम फिर भी आप आए हो, थैंक यू सो मच। एंड कर्नल हिमांशी, शी इज ऑल्सो वेरी बिजी विद द सन द स्टडीज, बट थैंक यू सो मच, नमस्कार आपको। एंड गुंजन ऑल्सो वर्किंग, बट शी इज ज्वाइनिंग अस फ्रॉम हर जॉब, काम पे अपना बिजनेस से छोड़ के हमारे साथ आई हैं। सो आई वांट टू थैंक ऑल ऑफ यू लेडीज फॉर टेकिंग द टाइम एंड ज्वाइनिंग दिल दिया गल्ला।
थैंक यू सो मच।
वेलकम वेलकम एंड इट्स सो नाइस टू सी यू। पता नहीं चलता कि आप, देखो इंडिया में हम यहाँ पर न्यूयॉर्क में हैं, वी कांट इवन टेल, बट एंड राजश्री जी आप तो, मैं क्या बोलूँ आपको, such a dedicated, such a good person that you keep on sending me such nice people, and then I meet more people because of you. So Gunjan ji introduced you to me, and then you introduced me to so many people, and then Himanshi, Colonel Himanshi over here introduced me. So like we say, it's a good circle that we meet like that, you know. And I want to say, tell our friends who joined us, thank you so much for joining. जो हमारी, मैं देख नहीं सकती कौन कौन ज्वाइन किया, लेकिन everybody, namaste, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, and jai shri krishna to all of you for joining our program, and people all over the world who will see the program later on, be it in the morning, good afternoon, good evening, good jaise bhi hai. I want to wish you all a nice day or evening. So I will say something about Vashri ji. She's right here in a beautiful yellow sari. She's in a wedding. She just joined us. So I want to thank you for she's a
Pleasure is
she had come last year, and Gunjan and introduced her. I think last year इसी program में for women's empowerment के लिए आए थे last year भी. So I want to say about her that she's started her career as an educationist in 1989. Having lived in different cities and countries, she always did work for women empowerment. She started All Ladies League Kenya chapter business group. Presently, she is working with Women Novator Merit as chairperson. She's been heading New Delhi Nari Shakti Ko Parnam as president. Seeing her rich experience of networking and women empowerment, she's been nominated as National Council member of, how do you say this thing, WICCI or Wiki, whatever, WICCI, that's the way I'll say it, but it maybe it's Wiki. Anyway, Rashri is a Sampadak Sayogi in Aapki Sehat magazine, Hindi, and her work has been recognized on different national and international platforms, and I could go on and on and on. पर आपके तरफ से आप बताओ अपने बारे में कुछ हमको अपनी तरफ से।
थैंक यू सो मच वीना जी, मुझे आज बुलाने के लिए। और मैं थैंक यू करती हूँ गुंजन दीदी का भी और कर्नल हिमांशी का भी कि आज वो इस प्रोग्राम में आए हैं। और उन्होंने आपसे, मतलब मुझे वीना, गुंजन जी ने मुझे इंट्रोड्यूस किया था लास्ट ईयर, पर ऐसा लग नहीं रहा है कि हम एक साल पहले मिले हैं। मुझे लग रहा है कि जैसे हम आपको बहुत पुराने से जानते हैं। तो उस तरीके से मैं पहले वीना जी को के बारे में कुछ बताना चाहूंगी। शी इज सच ए वंडरफुल सोल कि वो एकदम से कनेक्ट कर लेती हैं। और जैसे एक होता है ना बहन सिस्टर वाली वो जो फीलिंग होती है ना, तो हम उनको है ना एक नाम दे देते हैं, सोल सिस्टर्स। सो वी आर लाइक सोल सिस्टर्स, वी आर लाइक सिस्टर्स फ्रॉम अनदर मदर्स, राइट। तो वो वाली एक हमारे बीच में चीज आ चुकी है। और मैं अमेरिका आती रहती हूँ, बट अब की बार वीना जी से जरूर मिलूंगी। गुंजन दीदी से तो मिल चुकी हूँ मैं। तो और मुझे ये जो प्रोग्राम है ना दिल दिया गल्ला, ये बिल्कुल सच में ऐसे ही लगता है कि जैसे ना दिल से बात निकल रही है। और जब भी मैं इस प्रोग्राम को देखती हूँ, क्योंकि आपका तो बिल्कुल रेगुलर हो गया है फीचर, अब तो ये हम लोग वेट करते हैं कि कब दिल दिया गल्ला आएगा। तो वो सब लोग अपने दिल से ही बातें कर रहे होते हैं। और यहाँ पे मेरा अभी काम चल रहा है दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के साथ एनवायरमेंटल मिनिस्ट्री में। क्योंकि आप लोगों ने शायद सुना होगा, बड़ी दुख की बात है कि दिल्ली में बहुत पोल्यूशन लेवल बढ़ गया था। तो उसके लिए हम लोग प्लांट्स लगाना, वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, ये सारे काम के लिए लेडीज को घर 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 में जाके टीच करते हैं कि किस तरीके से उनको वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट मैनेज करनी चाहिए। और उनको प्लांट्स ज्यादा से ज्यादा लगाने चाहिए, इंडोर भी आउटडोर भी, तो जिससे कि हमारे आगे आने वाली जो जनरेशन्स हैं उनके लंग्स बहुत अच्छे से साफ सुथरे रहें। तो वो एक कोशिश जारी है। दूसरे वुमेन वेटर के अंदर हम लोग यूपी में काम कर रहे हैं। उसमें जितनी भी वर्किंग लेडीज हैं उनको कोशिश करते हैं कि उनको एक बिगर और वाइडर नेटवर्क मिल जाए, जिससे कि उनका काम बढ़े। तो पर्पस यही है। और उसमें ना मैं एक इस बार इस वुमेन्स डे पे सिक्योरिटी और सेफ्टी की भी बात करना चाहूंगी। क्या होता है कि हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत सारी महिलाएं इसलिए बाहर नहीं आती है क्योंकि उनको ना इश्यूज लगता है कि हम सेफ नहीं है, सेफ स्पेसेस दे वांट। गवर्नमेंट अपनी तरफ से बहुत काम कर रही है। आज मुझसे कोई भी पूछेगा तो मैं रात में भी अकेले, मैं भी फंक्शन में भी शादी में आई हुई हूँ तो मैं अकेले ही आई हूँ, वो कोई इशू नहीं है। मगर सब जगह ऐसा नहीं है, छोटी जगहों पे तो उसके लिए हम लोग एजुकेट करते हैं, कोशिश करते हैं कि उनको एक जो बेसिक हिम्मत होती है वो उनके अंदर आए, और वो आती है हमेशा फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस से। तो एक हमारा टैगलाइन चल रही है आजकल, वुमेन की बात रेवेन्यू के साथ। तो जितनी भी वर्किंग लेडीज होंगी तो एक ऑटोमेटिकली उनके अंदर एक हिम्मत आ जाती है कि हाँ नहीं, हम अब किसी का भी सामना कर सकते हैं, और वो बहुत जरूरी है। पिछले दिनों यूएन की गाइडलाइंस थी कि अगर असेंबली में, बोर्ड रूम्स में 50% लेडीज हैं तभी वो कंट्री डेवलप्ड कंट्री मानी जाएगी। अभी डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज जो है वो पोजेशन से नहीं मानी जा रही है कि कौन सी करेंसी ऊपर है कौन सी करेंसी नीचे है। अब ना डेवलप्ड कंट्री इमोशनल लेवल पे आ गई है कि इमोशनली अगर वुमेन उसमें है, बोर्ड रूम में है, जो कि बहुत कम है। मुझे नहीं लगता दुनिया में किसी भी देश में, मैक्सिमम 15-20% होंगी, मेरे पास सही आंकड़े नहीं है। पर यहाँ पे अभी इंडिया के अंदर जो अभी करंट गवर्नमेंट है वो इसी इसमें है कि भाई किसी तरीके से लेडीज को आगे लाया जाए, क्योंकि 50% वर्कफोर्स घर पे बैठ रही है। ट्रेडिशनली ऐसे होता था, उस टाइम में वो सूट करता था। हम उसे क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करना चाहते हैं, तो उस टाइम पे सूट करता था। बट अभी क्या होता है, डबल इनकम फैमिली जरूरी हो गई है, तो उसमें सेफ्टी के लिए हम लोग ये काम करते हैं। और वीना जी, मेरे को बड़ा अच्छा लगता है आपके इस प्रोग्राम में आना और आपका वो गाना सुनना। तो एकदम, क्योंकि मैं आज इस टाइम एक शादी में आई हुई हूँ तो वो मूड भी वैसा ही हुआ हुआ है कि जैसे हम लोग गाने पे डांस कर ले, वो वाली चीज है।
अगली बात,
तो ये हमारा आजकल काम चल रहा है यहाँ पर दिल्ली में या इंडिया में पर से।
आप तो
जी
क्या, we do a lot of other things too, I know that, पर आपको फिर करेंगे, हम कैच करेंगे दोबारा किस दे और दिन, क्योंकि आज शादी में जा रहे हो, प्लीज गो एंड एंजॉय।
जी,
आप एंजॉय करो, खूब एंजॉय करो, डांस करो।
थैंक यू सो मच।
सिंग, डू सिंग
जी
आल्सो?
जरूर।
आते भी हो?
या
जी, यू आल्सो सिंग? आप डू यू आल्सो सिंग?
मेरे को नहीं नाचना आता है, वो कर सकती हूँ।
आप न्यूयॉर्क में आ जाओ, मिलो हमको, हम नाचे, इकट्ठे नाचेंगे किस दिन पार्टी में, किस
जरूर जरूर जी, बिल्कुल
आल्सो डू
बिल्कुल।
दैट?
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी।
थैंक
एंड
यू,
दिल से दिल की गल्ला, सो दिल से थैंक यू।
एंड एंजॉय द वेडिंग।
seeing you, Rajeshri.
थैंक
चलो,
यू।
enjoy. फिर मिलते हैं. Okay.
श्योर श्योर।
Bye-bye.
We'll meet soon. Thank you. Okay, चले गए। I know she has a wedding to go, so beautifully said, and such a good soul. I would say she really, she really.
Beautiful. Really, very nice.
And अब मैं चाहती हूँ कर्नल हिमांशी जी, she's also from Delhi, right? Proper Delhi से हो, कर्नल हिमांशी?
Oh, you're muted. We can't hear
हाँ,
you.
म्यूट हो गया।
नहीं, मैंने म्यूट कर दिया था
Okay, just yeah, yes.
so that it doesn't create any disturbance. I said I am not from Delhi, but now I'm based in Delhi. I've bought an apartment here, and it's been almost say 4-5 years I've stayed in Delhi, and I've studied also, so it makes it to roughly about 8 to 9 years.
Oh, okay.
So yes, now you can say kind of a Delhiite,
Really,
and I really love the vibes here in Delhi.
I love Delhi. When I was growing up, I used to go out, maybe वहाँ पे गई हुई हूँ। I lived there. I had so many friends. So going out was a lot of fun. And I miss Delhi. किस दिन आऊंगी मैं, मिलूंगी आपको जरूर।
Originally, आप कहाँ से हैं, कर्नल हिमांशी जी?
Originally, I'm from Mathura, but now my family, my parents have shifted to Jaipur for last very many years, almost 20 years now.
तो मैं इनकी बात क्या करती हूँ, कर्नल हिमांशी हमारे प्रोग्राम में आ चुकी हैं about 3 times at least with her friend, but she could not make it today, and she's taking the time when her son is having such board exams, but फिर भी हमारे प्रोग्राम में आई है, and I want to really thank you so much for taking the time.
Anything for you.
Thank you. And Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi Singh, a distinguished army officer with 24 years of unwavering service. And he's not a decorated military leader, but also a beacon of compassion and empowerment. Recognized with the prestigious honor of Ashoka Award and Golden Achievers Award in the Change Maker category by Kalraj Mishra,
Mishra.
Mishra of Rajasthan, Governor of Rajasthan, and the Real Heroes Award by the Governor of Sikkim. Her accolades reflect her exceptional contributions. Having displayed exceptional valor in the Kargil War at the age of 22, oh my God, and subsequently in the Pakistan conflict, Lieutenant Colonel Singh's dedication transcends the battlefield. Her humanitarian endeavors at Asha School in Delhi, benefiting specially able children, earned acclaim from the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and Women Empowerment, as Justice and Empowerment. As a true leader, she has trained over 8,000 NCC cadets and youth, impacting the lives of more than 25,000 soldiers. Serving as a visiting faculty at the Defense Services Staff College, Wellington, she imparts strategic leadership training with a focus on gender I cannot pronounce the word properly, sensitization. Lieutenant Colonel Singh's influence extends to founding HV Soft Skills, a company specializing in soft skills training. I think that's with your friend, Colonel Vinita, isn't it? That's the one.
Vinita.
Her reach spans renowned institutions like Christ University, Bangalore, NTPC, GAIL India, among others. Committed to social causes, she contributes to old age homes and advocates for menstrual hygiene. Notably, her brilliance shines on national television as a defense analyst, in addition to her military and humanitarian achievements. Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi is a international beauty pageant. हमारे पास दोनों beauty pageant, वो भी गुंजन जी भी beauty pageant में थी. So हमारे पास दोनों two beauty pageants.
She's still so gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. That's why sister.
So are you.
Beauty pageant winner, dedicating her expertise to training women in pageantry and personality development. These diverse accomplishments underscore her extraordinary legacy. Wow, wow, and wow. What can I say? Wow,
Thank you.
Beautiful. Wow. So amazing hearing such beautiful things.
So many years in the army, man.
Thank you.
Not easy. I know she told me last time that what they went through and how they mingled with the men and women, everything she explained last time is really commendable. Really, I really have to say that. And आप अपना company खोल दिया, which is a very good thing, and you're helping different people. They come to you for different skills and expertise, which you and Colonel Vinita are doing. So let's hear a little bit आपका क्या feelings about women empowerment, and what do you think that is lacking in India? Maybe India की बात करते हैं. What is that people can look up and help, or the government can help, or public can help the women? What do you think?
Veena ji, it's not just India. World over, if you see, except the Scandinavian countries, if you say, all over the world, the system for families have been patriarchal. So when there is patriarchal system, there is one head of the family who holds the reins, and everyone else work as per their instructions. So wherever the power center is, and this is human nature. It is not about some country or some place particular. So it happens that by nature, you want to pull up with the people who will benefit you. And in earlier times, since men were doing outdoor work, so, they were holding the power, they were deciding what will happen, how things will go. And gradually, women, they came into the boundaries of four wall. But with changing times, what is happening? Women are coming out because the education, obviously, it has become better for women. And most of the places, the government policies are supporting. Like in India, we have Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Then we have policies which are helping women to become entrepreneurs. And there's education which is free. So a lot of things are happening and a lot of developments are taking place. And with that, women are coming out and working. Like I have been working for last 30 years,
Mhm. Mhm.
and most of the women are working, but where we are going wrong, what I feel is emotional need of women are little different from men. In the sense they want to be heard, they want to be seen, they need emotional support when they come out. We are training women to get job.
Right.
Everybody says financially independent ho jao, because financial independence is all about independence. It's not just about finances. But with that, are we training the boys or men to take care of the family? We are not doing that. Now, what happens? You are expected to work outside the house.
Mhm. Right.
And when you come back, you are expected to work inside the house. Your work has doubled. I'll not say just double, it is triple when you have children,
Exactly.
because the stereotype says that you have to raise the children. So, education and everything, mostly mothers take care. Yes, some men are kind enough, I'll still use that word, kind enough, that when they come home, they don't think it's their house, so they should be contributing. When they come home, they say, I help my wife in looking after the family, I help my wife in taking care of the children. It should be a responsibility which is collective. You cannot hold only women responsible for the household chores, because the pressures are same. If you go out, people expect more from you. You are always under a scanner. Even
Mhm.
if you become a CEO, whatever you become, people first of all see your gender, then they see your merit, your hard skills, like whatever degree you are holding is wow. But still, they will see how much courage do you have, how much decision taking power you have, how good are you at critical thinking, what are your mannerism. So you are constantly under a scanner in the house and also at the professional arena. So things have not become very easy for women.
I agree.
I would still say it is only 25 to 30% women all around the world who have equal power, where the menfolk of the house are supporting them equally, and also the society. Most of the women are still struggling at whatever age, whether they are 13, whether they are 30, or whether they are 63. You go across, you talk to them, either they'll be having some kind of emotional trauma with them, or some sort of finance. Even if they're earning, most of them don't have the power to spend the money the way they want to spend, even if they're earning, or where they have to do their investments. So a lot of work has to be done in that field, which gradually is happening. But I feel when we are encouraging our women to go out and work, we must also encourage our children, especially the boys, to be independent, take care of themselves, learn cooking, because cooking is not a women's skill, it is a life skill. If you don't know how to cook, you'll go hungry.
That's
It's
true.
it's it's very simple. If you don't know how to wash your clothes, you'll have to wear dirty clothes. If you don't know how to keep your house in order, your life will be totally disturbed. So I feel a lot of thing in society has to be done collectively. When I encourage myself, okay, fine, go out and work, I must also give responsibility to my sons. In my absence, please take care of these things. It should not happen that when I come back home, I'm again getting into that same grind. So I go by those views, and whenever I go to colleges and universities or wherever in any forum where they invite me to give a talk, I always emphasize on this, that there are two wings in a society. One is men, one is women. If both are flapping together, we'll be on a higher trajectory. If one wing is not flapping, the other wing cannot pull it, howsoever mighty that wing would be. But it's always two which which are the driving force.
Very, 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 very well said. I mean,
Very good. Very well said.
and You're exactly all the points that you said. I agree with all of them because that's what I was thinking. Okay, women, abhi bhi, they're not exactly equal, in every aspect of their life. That's what some people are writing comments. I agree that we should teach men while they are growing. And you know what? I'm just going to quickly give my example. That right from the day one we were married with my husband, I was married in New York. He knew what to do. He knew how to cook better than I did. He knew how to do the laundry. He knew how to do the grocery shopping, everything. So till today, keep it up. I said, keep that up. If you could do the laundry, you could do the cooking. So many times he does a lot of the things, and he's trained. He doesn't feel that woman ka kaam hai. He doesn't feel that way at all, which is a good thing. And luckily, the son-in-laws are also the same type. They also do put their hand. They like to cook and do all that. So
It takes lot of evolved brain to think like that, Veena ji. And trust me, it makes the family a happier place.
and also the men should be able to take care of the जैसे baby होते हैं, kids are in the family. They can also help. It's not the woman can 24 hours. They can pick up the baby. They can change the diaper. Nothing wrong in that. These things are big help to the women when they come from outside. काम करो घर में, फिर ये भी बच्चे भी रो रहे हैं, ये भी, if they put a hand, help out, makes a big difference in the household. Like you said, the two people flap, right? That's exactly what we should. If everybody thinks that way, the world will be a different place.
Place.
And हमारे सामने अब आई हैं गुंजन जी, my friend for a very long time. She's been the president of ILI in 2018. Is that right?
Yep, yes.
She's, what can I say? मैंने दूसरे में लिखा था आपका, good dancer, good in arts, good in beauty pageants में acting भी करी हुई है उन्होंने, and she's in lot of different groups, and she's a president of lot of associations. I think vegan maybe they still there, and then other organizations. She's also an entrepreneur, community leader, a philanthropist, and a social worker whose dedicated service to the community at large is lauded and acclaimed by many residents in the United States. Gunjan migrated to the US in the year of 1980 after completing her Bachelor of Science degree from Miranda House, Delhi. That was a fun place in college.
Yep.
She worked as a software engineer for 10 years with Wall Street, leading Fortune 500 firms. To further pursue her American dream, Gunjan decided to start and own a healthcare agency, which she's I think talking from. Are you from there right now?
No, I didn't go to work yet. I'll go. I'm ready to go to work. So I said I'll finish and then go.
As a noted community leader, Gunjan holds the following positions in New York area: President of National Indo-American Association for Senior Citizens, it's called NIASC, Regional Vice President for National Federation of Indian American Association, NFIA, Vice President for World Vegan Vision, WVV, Secretary, National Association of Indians in America, AIA, Board Member for Queens County Board 11, New York, Board Member for Boy Scouts of America, past President of India Association of Long Island, IALI, that's 2018.
Yeah.
And Gunjan is prodigiously talented. She's a talented artist and a daughter of late Wing Commander Raja Ram Rastogi, and hailing from a culturally gifted family, encouraged her to excel in Indian arts and culture. And wasn't he from Ayodhya, your dad?
My father, he was from Ayodhya ji. So yes, now everybody knows Ayodhya. It used to be a small town. So I would say Jai Shri Ram. That's all.
She excels in Indian arts and culture, encouraged her to excel in Indian arts and culture. Her father did. And as a result of the support received from her family members, she was a recipient of several awards and accolades for her prowess in classical dances, singing, acting, and choreography. Gunjan worked as a model for Campa Cola and was noted TV anchor in Lucknow for the children's program known as Nanne Munne. Gunjan lives in Dallaston, New York, with her husband Pradeep, and the two kids are married now, right? Both the kids.
Yes.
Right. So
Thank you so much, Veena ji, and so wonderful to be on your show, and you are just amazing. First, I want to say a few words about Veena ji. She does whatever she does, she puts her heart and soul into it. That's why our friend, she called you her soul sister, because you can see in your programs and whatever you do. I want to remind everybody, in 2018, when I was the president, she was the Women's Forum chair, and we did such phenomenal programs under her chairmanship. We had, full houses, we did holy programs, we did so many, and those are beautiful, beautiful memories. And I want to congratulate Veena ji. After so many years, she's coming back as a Women Forum chair for IALI. Welcome and congratulations on that. Yeah. This is not the only thing she does. Whatever she does, she puts her 200%. Having said that, Veena ji, we love
Let's hear you about your
my thing. Yeah.
government's
So I just want to talk about, myself. Like, if you see, I'm part of many organizations, and today I would like to speak about social, empowerment for women. It is very important that we all go out and be part of these communities, organizations, so you can voice your concerns. So as you see, I'm part of Community Board of Queens and also in Boy Scouts. Not only it brings diversity because I'm a woman who is from India, but it also talks about my thought process. We can be part of changing things, what is happening. So if you don't get involved, then it is very difficult. You're just saying isolated. It's not just the business that I'm doing. Business is fine. That helps us pay our bills, and you need that also. And I look at a business as I'm empowering others as well, because I hire so many people who I help to make a living. Besides paying my bills, I'm helping some other people as well. And just to be involved in the community is very important. So I would say, women empowerment by being part of the community. Having said that, the other things that which resonate very well with me, everything that Rajshri mentioned, that we need women to go out and, be financially independent. And, the GDP of a country depends on women being employed and working, so that they can also not only be independent, they have a goal and not just be cleaning and cooking at home, and help their families financially. Because these days, I think Colonel Himanshi, she said that, or Rajeshri said, one of you said, that these days it's important to have double income to run a family, to get everything that you want, and all the burden is not on one person. I look at it that way as well, because we are equally smart and educated, so why not? We should be able to go out and make money and have the freedom to spend money. Sometimes it is not so easy in certain families, but like Veena ji said, her husband has been helping her since day one. I'm fortunate enough also. My husband helps me wherever he can. He doesn't have a problem doing the house laundry. He does his own laundry. I've never ironed his clothes because I could never do it right. So he does it himself. And to add to that, Himanshi, I know we have a long way to go, but slowly moving out to the new generation, it's a totally different mindset. I see that in my son-in-law. He does not think that he's helping his wife. He feels fully responsible. He's very busy at work, but he takes full responsibility. Mom is sleeping. He will do things with the children. My son, he's an excellent cook. And some days, they worked as partners. And
Right.
I think that is so important. It is difficult to get that mindset with little older generation, but I think the newer generation, the kids who are here, and even in India, I feel that responsibility, people are trying to take that responsibility. But some households, it is not true. Very traditional homes, or people who think, the man, whatever the man says is right. there are those mindsets as well. We have to try and keep changing them. And to Himanshi ji's point, there are many programs, like I was part of the G20 Women program last year, and they were talking about Beti Bachao, and there are special funding for entrepreneur women to go and start their business and come up with new ideas. And Rajshri helps out with that. And I think Himanshi ji also helps out with that. So I think we are in the right direction. I want to just put a positive spin. There is a lot of work to be done, but we are in the right direction. And talking about the security, it is very important that there is no sexual harassment at work, on the internet. You know, those things also should be taken into account. And women should be aware that how they should not be victim to those kind of things. So I think I've tried to capture whatever my thoughts were on
Right.
different areas. And
That's perfect what you said, to get involved in different communities. And that's how you, when you help out, you learn a lot and you can help. Women can, a lot of times you see, for example, like you just said, household may, I would say it's called teamwork. You know, whatever you do, it should be teamwork way, then you can do everything together. Like a relationship, husband wife की जब शादी होती है तब यही कहते हैं ना एक दूसरे की help each other, and if one is sick, you do this thing.
वो
and that.
साथ जो हम लोग स्टेप्स लेते हैं उसमें बोलते हैं ना ऐसा, लेकिन कोई उस पे अमल नहीं करता है.
If they pay attention to what they did.
Yeah.
And you know what, ये जो कहते हैं ना,
Mm.
it's not only in the Hindu, it's सारी communities में जो शादी होती है, they all say the same thing.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
go to sleep without fight. रात को जब सोना है, I mean, this is my thing, that make up before you sleep. You know, don't fight and go to sleep, because nobody can sleep then, neither you and neither your spouse. So पहले make up करो. Kids, when they're brought up, be on the same page. Because if the children see the mom and dad on a different page, they'll take advantage of you. That's what
And
they do. And they're not
Veena
gonna
ji,
do anything.
sorry, I didn't
Go
mean
ahead,
to-
go ahead, go ahead, go
Just
ahead.
one last thought. When you're done, you can continue, please.
No. Go ahead.
One last thing, I really think women empowerment is helping each other, all the women. So if we have reached certain level, we should try to bring other friends, other people, encourage them to be part of groups, make sure they are happy every morning. I have very good friends. I am part of several women groups. I would just say, good morning. Let's start our day with a wonderful day. And that sets the tone for the day. And nobody feels lonely or alone, or even if somebody's feeling that way, I think we should try to reach out to them and give our hand and somehow help them to get over that, because life is not easy. We all have to struggle. Some days are easier than other days, but if we can be positive and help out in whichever way, I'm more than happy to help my women friend, my kids, kids friends, boys, girls, doesn't matter. For that matter, I think that is something we need to help out with. And
Yeah.
I think people in good positions like Colonel Himanshi, she's already doing that. Veena ji does that. And I think we all do that, and we should ask our friends to join hands in that. Thank you.
Right in that way, Gunjan, जैसे सब कह रहे हैं कि women को they should help.
Yes.
I find that it's not that easy for women to. I don't know why. Is that yes, you do. I know you आप करते हो help. I know that in your आपके
No, I'm not saying that. You know what has happened? Over the period of time, men had a lot of avenues outside, whereas women did not have that kind of avenues. So what was happening? First of all, the conditioning is done that women do not help women. That is a very, very tricky thing that is put in our mind.
Yes.
Now, women are coming out, they understand that it is a gimmick, it is a wiring which is being done. Software वैसे डाल रहे हैं वो. But now I see, when I have started, after leaving my army life behind, when I came to the civil arena, I realized when I became part of these communities where, it's whether it's Indian Working Women Forum or there are a lot of communities, I see they're helping each other grow. if there is a trade fair happening or there's some show, something, the entire community comes and he helps each other because now they are entrepreneurs. They know networking happens this way. And
Right.
networking is not about just, collecting the business cards. It's about planting seeds which you can utilize in future. So, now I can boast of having so many women around me who are as powerful, as wise, as financially independent, and yet they have no hesitation in helping other women. And if there is an event happening, they'll call up and they'll say, okay, fine, fill in nomination, go there. If you're going, I'll take you along. I'm going by this route, be ready. So I see this kind of change happening. It's a welcome change. And
Very
I
good.
think in next 10 years, things are going to change towards better for women.
That's because the things have opened up a little bit more. They got a little bit more freedom, and then they realize कि भी अपने बहनों के साथ करेंगे तो that's much beneficial for them. Each woman.
Now there is no more that elbow pushing for women.
I know.
That's the way I think maybe. Yeah, I agree, because they got a little bit more freedom which they need. But then sometimes over भी ना करो ना, बहुत ज़्यादा भी मत करो. Be within your limit and help each other, and women should.
Yes.
And like all of you saying, but also like during the war, for example, I'm just thinking a lot of things happen to the women, which is what can we do about it? Like or हो रही है, there's injustice to the women, and they're the ones who are taking care of the kids, and all these things happen. Men, they think they're very powerful, they can do whatever the women के साथ कर सकते हैं, whatever the one, which is very, very bad. Who do we talk to? What shall we do about that? I don't know who to say. So women should get together and make a community of voice to stop this thing. Women के ऊपर क्यों इतना power,
अत्याचार हो रहा है.
yeah, क्यों हो रहा है? And then they're the ones who are taking care of the kids. So there are some areas that we have to, as a woman, get together and do something about it. We have to do it, because when these things happen, and even in some households, I think now is much less. Maybe I'm watching too many soap operas. उसमें दिखाते हैं कि woman के घर का खाना ही खाना है, woman ने बनाना है, like all that stuff. They don't want to eat funny thing made by
Me.
maid के साथ नहीं, वो नहीं करेगी. So I hope things are a little bit, I think they're changing, hopefully, for the women. Because if their woman is places like Afghanistan and all that, a woman के लिए, बेचारियों के लिए freedom नहीं है वहाँ पर. They don't have. So they cannot even go out of the house without taking permission from the brother or the father or the husband. जो भी, they have to wear those things. And some of them are very educated, तो वो नहीं कर सकती कुछ. So it's very sad when you see all that. When that will happen, I don't know. Few things come to my mind, which as a community, as a woman, I don't know, कैसे किसके voice कैसे करें? Maybe some of us can find out. Go to the UN or complain. I don't know how to do it. But these are some things that do come to my mind.
Veena ji, a lot is being done for women, say Afghanistan or go there. I do know several groups who have collected clothing and things, but it is so difficult to, when men, like जब सोच लिया उन लोगों ने जो भी जातियां करनी है वो रोकना बहुत मुश्किल है in different countries. It's very difficult.
जैसे हम करते हैं, उन बेचारों को पता ही नहीं क्या, what can be done for them,
It's sad. It's really.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
See, I would like to add what Gunjan is saying. What we need is a mindset change. Unless there's a shift in the mindset, when we are raising our children, that is the time you have to put this thing in their mind, that the dignity of women, if you violate that by your words, by your mansa vacha karmana, either of these ways, it is not you're violating a woman. That shows your character first.
Yeah.
You may feel powerful in doing so, but any power where force is used against somebody who is not capable of defending themselves is sheer act of, I'll say, cowardice. If somebody is defenseless, if I cannot fight you physically, if I cannot give you back in the same tone, the force you are saying things to me, a lot of women get harassed mentally. There's a lot of gaslighting which takes place. we need to change that. You know, she's, you know, what we are putting in a girl's mind, that somebody says you're beautiful. She
Mhm.
accepts that beauty is her kind of, I'll say, strong quality. But are we telling that to boys? So we are already, you know, kind of putting things in women's mind that if she looks a particular way, she's good or she's acceptable. But we don't put these things in a men's or a boy's mind. See, are we telling our girls that you are intelligent, you are capable? I know a lot of things are happening from government side, but as a society, as a family, what we need to do is we have to, from the very beginning, say things which fill these people with pride, and they have a good self-image. Now our self-image is part of validation from the other person.
Right.
If somebody says, okay, fine, you're like this, we accept it. Who's telling us to be strong? From the day when you have to tell a girl that you have to earn, you have to be financially independent, you're as capable and as another man, and everything in the world will happen on merit, not on gender.
Mhm.
So the day we stop putting gender first and merit, you know, before that, I think a lot of problems will start getting solved on its own. And it is happening gradually, but I think no change is easy. It takes time.
Like for example,
And
a lot of places, even in the Western countries, we think it's not there. It happens everywhere. Same job may men get more pay than the women. Same thing. They work as hard. For some reason, I don't know why that is still there. Still, some places, not all places, because women are getting up now. They're getting strong. Could be why this is why, but there are some places that it's not happening. That's still there. They don't have sometimes proper, you know, hygiene equipment. वो जो villages में जैसे आप कर रहे हो, help कर रहे हो, they need that too. You know, like, and also like violence की जो हमने बात करी है, limited access to leadership positions वो भी होता है. You know, that is also there. So like great country like the USA, we still never got a one president, right?
President, yeah.
Yet. So never know. But right now, that whatever it is, like places like Bangladesh, India, we had. So in some ways, I would say India's other places are more advanced, but some ways it's not. It depends what way you look at it. So there's still a lot of things that we have a lot to achieve still for the women. Opportunities, job discrimination, women when they get married, when they come to a new house, में कैसे welcome करना है, कैसे. Nowadays, I think women are staying and they want to be alone, independent. But still, there are some houses where you live together. And even in this country, I see people have joint families. And the women, the girls, daughter-in-laws, थोड़ा complain करती है वो, क्या मुझसे ये हो रहा है वो. You're like, still those things are still going on. Until mindset, like you said, जिसके घर में बहू आई है, they should think of that child, woman as a daughter, then things will be perfect. कुछ भी नहीं होगा. But once that has to change your mind has to be changed, you know, that way. Mindset की बात बिल्कुल ठीक करी आपने. It's all how you look at the perceived situation and the thing, whatever it is. If you treat your daughter-in-law as your daughter, it doesn't, no problem at all. But Hanji, go ahead.
Veena ji, आप बिल्कुल ठीक बोल रहे हैं. I think we are all on the same wavelength and we all agree with each other. My just one thing that came to my mind as we were talking, how do we change the mindset? I think media, you know, using media like movies and plays and things like that. They're beautiful plays and all, but they're actually everything, a movie, plays, all these things do reflect what is actually happening in the society. So if we can have people who can talk about these things and that can be watched by people, because when you tell somebody certain things happen without talking to anyone, you know, they just see what is going on in their own home. If parents are fighting all the time, that's what they're learning, the young children. But if they go and watch a movie or a TV serial, which is showing these kind of things, how they should be respecting a woman. So I think we need to somehow get some more such movies or TV serials or shows that will help, because it will go to the mass media and that will be easy for people to do. And I just want to take a moment also to say that there is this beautiful program to show women unity. It is called the Sari Goes Global, which is happening on May 4th in New York City. It happened in London, but it is going to happen in New York City, May 4th. So that is another thing where we have requested all the countries to come and join this parade, and women from Pakistan, UAE, United States, India, everyone is invited. It's just a fun time to go and enjoy. It's going to be a little bit of a parade, a little bit of carnival, but that is a very big thing, I think, to bring women together and then also support those who need little support. Like you said, if somebody needs a ride, we'll take you with, or make arrangements that we can all go together, have a fun afternoon, things like that.
You're right. Somebody's written over here, which, that if any man respects his mother, he should then he will respect
his wife.
Any woman.
Yeah.
But not all the time. I don't think so that all the time that happens. I don't think so. Not all the time.
I know.
I think. Colonel Himanshi, aap chup ho, batao. Is that true?
No, it's a point of discussion. See, sometimes they respect their mother, but they don't respect their wives.
I'm saying.
And sometimes, yeah. See what happens, it is the mindset, it's all about your perspective.
Right.
What you have been fed, how much you have evolved as a human being. See, I may be doing something wrong today, but I have the power to change it tomorrow, provided I accept that issue.
Yeah.
I see the wrong which I am doing, and I'm ready to make amends. Most of the time, because of that mindset, we don't realize where we are going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
See, why these days a lot of families are breaking up? One reason is that women have the power of making choices. They are financially independent. They have a good friend circle. They have a good network. But we have not taught the men to respect the women who was already holding this power. So it is not easy for them to take this kind of emotional, I'll say, upheaval which happens, because having a family, raising children, your menopause is hitting at the same time, and you have friends who want you out, your promotion is on the way, and everything is happening. And when you come back home, you want to have a good night's sleep, and there's somebody constantly bickering. For how long can you go on with that kind of environment? The way you want to change a job when the boss is toxic, you want to change a family when the spouse is toxic. Both ways, I mean, whether it's husband or wife.
Also, what happens, Colonel Manshi and Gunjan, they hota hai कि, I've seen it happening. Some cases I've seen.
This is the truth.
It is the truth. And also another thing is that many times when the woman is more successful than the man, that's another big problem in the house. That could be any community. I'm not talking about particular anything. Again, woman is making more money, the husband he feels.
It's not just about money. It's
Unless
also about the position, connections.
Unless he's strong enough to take that. This is my wife. I'm very proud of her. That's her thing, what she's doing, and this is what I'm. If they have that mindset, then it's perfect. There's nothing wrong. But a lot of time, people are saying, "Dekho tumhari wife, yeah." Well, people are there giving wrong feedback. So the mind has to be very strong.
Veena ji, it is not about people giving the feedback. First of all, you should have the trust in your family, first thing. Second thing, you must respect the alliance which you have entered. See, third person can only pollute your mind if you are ready to get polluted.
That's what I'm saying. If your mind is strong, then nothing's going to bother you. You're just fine.
Moreover, who's the loser in this? Who loses?
The husband.
When the family...
No, everybody.
The family
Everybody loses.
Everybody.
Everyone
your children.
loses. Yeah.
Everyone.
Husband, wife, the kids.
Everyone.
Your finances go for a toss, your mental health goes for a toss, your physical health goes for a toss. Who's losing? Everyone. Why there are so many cases of blood pressures and anxiety and heart attacks? Because we have not learned how to deal with problems. Success doesn't mean more money. Success also mean keeping your family intact. Success also mean respecting other person's emotion. Success also mean cherishing the other person's emotion. Now, who's that other person? That person is your partner who's come together in an alliance to raise a family with you. So if you mind for all these small things, just by being little evolved, being
change करना है ना,
little
that's the thing.
higher emotional level, I think a lot of problems can get sorted. It's all about egos, small egos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mindset and ego. Exactly. अभी किसने लिखा है? I think there's a talk for different subject one day, but we can do this. This is somebody saying, Shali ji कह रही है कि I have to say that there are some women who do not respect their husbands.
That is why we said the families break, because
That's
when you're
good
not
for us.
respecting the spouse.
For the next one other some किस दिन ये भी topic करेंगे किस दिन, we'll do that. There are these things, they happen in the household. What can you do? They happen. Sometimes woman is very strong.
And very truly, Himanshi said, spouse means husband don't respect their wives. It's both ways, you
Both
know.
ways, that's what I'm saying. It could be both ways.
Yeah.
And that also brings a big problem in the household.
Families, yeah.
Family.
But we are disrupting the entire family. We are not disrupting. Okay, if I am not good to my husband, it's not I'm just troubling him. I'm troubling my children also.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm also getting troubled. Because आप पत्थर तब तक नहीं मारोगे जब तक आप उठा नहीं लोगे. तो उठाने के लिए आपको झुकना पड़ेगा, उठाना पड़ेगा, aim लेना पड़ेगा. So in the bargain, what is happening? You are roughing up your brain. And the outcome is never good.
Good. No, I agree. I agree 100%. But to perfect family life, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing.
Even for perfect makeup, Veena ji, you have to sit, you have to decide what is to be done, how much to be applied. ये तो फिर आपकी पूरी जिंदगी है. The moment you get married, the entire life course changes. So you have to be very. आप एक प्रोडक्ट लेने जाते हो मार्केट में कि ये क्रीम मुझे सूट नहीं कर रही है. But marriage is something where you have to constantly be at it. Roaj, every day, morning
You
to
have to
evening.
work hard at it every day. I think it's not a simple
Every
thing.
day.
"Oh, chalo bhi." It's like an everyday thing. You have to work hard like you do a job.
And it's always a compromise. Don't
Yeah,
forget,
exactly.
you know, you're always compromising something. It cannot be my way, highway.
No.
You pick your battles, then you say, अच्छा ठीक है, ये बोल दिया हो गया, चलो आगे बढ़ो. You know, अब उसके ऊपर बैठ के विचार करना, सोचना, because then you're just disturbing your peace of mind.
Yeah.
And the other person doesn't even know sometimes, because लोग चुपचाप अपने मन में रख के पूरा दिन महीने साल निकाल देते हैं. बोल दिया, निकाल दिया, that's it. You're done with it, और आगे बढ़ो. So I think this is beautiful. This is all in line with what we want to talk about. We captured many different
Many
things,
things.
right, Veena ji?
Yes, of course. And like both everybody saying कि पहले अपने घर का like household has to be work hard on that, then you can do other things.
In order.
Yeah.
No,
In order.
you can do community में करो, फिर इधर करो, friends के साथ करो.
ये नहीं
Business वो करना है, but first household you have to work hard on that, first on that.
Correct.
And I think women can do anything. Like, I'll just give quickly my example. Like 4 years ago, I didn't even know. 4 years ago, if you asked me, could I be doing this thing? Are you kidding me? I don't know. मैंने क्या पता कैसे करना है? Zoom में जाना है, बात करना है. I don't know anything. I don't know this. I don't know that. But now we're almost 4 years there, and I'm doing this thing. Still going on. I'm going to continue. So women can do. I made up my mind. I said, I'm starting. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit.
And Veena ji, can you tell us, I'm sorry, just when you get a chance, tell us about how many programs you do. I want to hear everyone to know about it. And please go ahead, Himanshi.
No, I said excellence doesn't have a gender. Like what phenomenal work Veena ji is doing, what Gunjan is doing, or whatever I'm doing, it is not because of a gender. It is because we are capable of doing it. As you brought out, it's excellence is all about where you see yourself, how you are setting your goals, and how you want to move forward despite those challenges which are there every day.
Yes.
So
And man or woman, this is for anybody, you can do whatever you want to do. Make your mind set on it and you can achieve anything. Don't sit के limit मत करो अपने आप को. You have to open up your mind and work on it and you can do it. That's
वीना जी जो आप बोल रहे हो उसके ऊपर मैं 2 लाइन बोलूंगी. Everything is within your power and your power is with you.
exactly.
That is so important. Doesn't matter, man, women, whoever, but it is all within your power, and the
power, yeah.
power is with you. So just remember that, use your power. And I think I say that to all my friends and whoever is watching your beautiful show, that we have the power to do whatever we want to. And let's hope that Lord gives us the subuddhi to do the right things. That is very important also. Let the ego not be there and do your best. That's all we can do.
We can do. अच्छा मेरा है कि most of the people know I am right now doing the programs on Wednesdays and Fridays, special ones on Mondays. If somebody cannot come, usually it's musical on Wednesday, but special भी जैसे आज special है because month of March, I want to get some more people. For topics like this, we can do some more discussions and different because women related, we can talk about different stuff. And Friday is a little bit religious, but we also have meditation. We'll talk about भगवान की बात. हम कहते हैं कि भगवान सब equal, they're all the same. जिसका Jesus Christ नाम ले लो, गुरु नानक का नाम ले लो, राम जी का नाम ले लो, they're all the same. Basically saying the same thing. It's how you, हम ये हैं वो हैं, it's all rubbish. It's all the same.
These are different ways that lead to the same place.
You're right.
Different paths. Yeah.
किसकी कच्ची सड़क है, किसकी highway है, किसकी ये है, किसकी वो है. They all go to the same place,
Same.
just how you think. And they all say the same thing. When you get married, like I said before, all of them say the same thing. ऐसे नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना. They teach you the same thing. It's how you take it, how you.
Veena ji, I just want everyone to know one of her son-in-law is a Jewish guy. Jewish. Am I correct?
Yes.
He does so much respect for his wife. They're totally different religion, but does not matter. It's so beautiful. I've seen it from my eyes. That's why I say.
Yeah, see, I went to Israel, and the way they are such a close-knit community, it is wonderful to see.
It's like our Indian families, they support families, they are with each other, and just amazing. Even Italians are like that, One of my son-in-law is Italian. So family-oriented. So everything has to be.
Both the 3 daughters, but 2 of them, one is married to an American Jewish, he's a doctor, and the other one is has his own business. He's Italian American. So हमको तो पता नहीं चलता. They come to our house, they behave the same way, they do this, they respect my daughters, they respect us. At the end of the day, that's what you want. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as their families are being respected, they have a good family life, and हमारे साथ भी they're respectful, and we are respectful to their in-laws. So everything's good, and that happens, It doesn't matter anymore because we are living in this country. These things are going to happen, They're going to have this kind of things. People are marrying. But like I said, my husband and myself, we are fine with it, and they are good people. So as I have, we'll have more discussions like this with such wonderful people. Colonel Himanshi, thank you so much. आपकी तो वहाँ पे देर होगी रात होगी है. You have to go to sleep soon, and your son is having that board exam.
It's 10. Yes, early morning.
Early morning. Please, thank you so much for coming, and I will be in touch. Thank you so much.
So much for inviting me.
Have a wonderful day, evening.
Pleasure meeting you, Himanshi. Very nice.
Same here, Gunjan, same here.
Okay, dear.
Gunjan, for coming.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
When I have time to take any picture, एक तो होनी चाहिए.
Yeah, होनी चाहिए.
Time, I just got so busy listening. Rajshri भी चली गई. But we'll be in touch and we'll do some other programs like this. Time permitting for everybody. ठीक है?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you,
Good night.
Veena. Thank you so much.
Thanks to all the audience who came in today. A lot of people joined. काफी
Wonderful.